Javi said that he's watching Anthony through his window.
That'd be pretty fucking disturbing if he did.
The first link, mute the tab because you're just gonna get blasted in the face with sound. Blow out your eardrums.
Why would you send me this link then? Oh fuck! Here we go. Where's the sound? Where?
Anthony, just mute Anthony.
It started.
Oh my god! All right, it's too late.
Literally useless.
It's literally, Brian.
Yo, Poison, how you doing?
I don't know why I yelled it at her.
I didn't yell it at her. That was the normal voice that I used.
I don't know why I yelled it at her. Look how I wrote it. God, March is not a good month for you, Kelsey.
He's already slipping on it.
It's a slipping. It's just a slipping.
Wow, that could be our intro. So that's ADLR Podcast, episode 37. Can someone just remix that into the intro? Him slipping.
That's what I should. That's what I should do for Poison. Every time she comes in, I should have a sound clip of Britney Spears singing "That Boy Is Poison."
Mm-hmm.
That girl is poison. Whatever it is.
If you don't know who that is, that's Brian Swerve Like Alcoholics, Kelsey. I'm joined by Brian, my brother. Brian Bounce Like Hydraulics.
What?
De La Rosa. And Randall over here on his phone again.
That's Kimberly.
That's Randall is in the pocket like wallets. Green. Brian, you got it. I do this on purpose. And we're the other brother mothers. Oh, they're mother brothers. I flipped it. I also flipped the lyrics, Brian. It doesn't go in that order. You'll get it. Oh, I got to follow by DJ Casey? Plug in the chat. All right. So yeah, that can go smoothly into the intro. If you want to support the channel, go to patreon.com/ADLRplays. You get the video and audio podcast early before everybody else.
Get 'em high.
Yes, it's Get 'em High by Kanye West. Fuck, what was I at? Yeah, you get it a couple days early before the rest of the world. But you can also go to twitch.tv/ADLR and you can participate live with us by leaving.
How else you get it early? You join the Twitch stream and watch.
I just said that.
Exactly.
And you can do that
with him being on the podcast. They play it back.
And you can interact with us by going to topics@adlrplays.com. Or I guess, yeah. You can. I mean, you'll get topics that we can use for next week's podcast, not what we're doing this week. I mean,
I'm proud of you, Bryant. Using the correct link.
I think he pinned it in the Discord.
He did.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I have to fix it. I don't know why this still does that. I'll figure it out. I already introduced you guys. Man, my housekeeping got fucked up just now. Extra Life, that's right. And if you're like, hey, you don't want to support these idiots and you want to throw your money to a good cause, you go to extralife.adlrplays.com and donate to Extra Life. All the proceeds? Proceedings? No, proceeds. It's proceeds, right?
The money.
The money, the bags go to Orlando Arnold Palmer Hospital for the kids. Whew, all right. My housekeeping was trash. I don't want to do it again, though. So we're doing the first take, Randall. Speaking of the first take, Randall, what did you take this week?
What do you mean?
I don't know. That's my shitty segue into what did you do this week.
Episode, I can just feel
this is gonna be fucking.
We're just gonna re-record this tomorrow. Just be like, guys, just get on tomorrow. We're gonna try this again.
Yeah, dude, this is gonna be
scrap the whole thing.
This is the shit show of shit shows.
So what were you saying?
What did you do this week?
What did you do this? You can hear them, right?
Work.
Work? What did you work on?
That same arc gig.
The Noah arc thing?
Yeah.
What you got left?
Just the outside. I have to do a camera circle around the arc. I have to make it loop for 30 seconds.
Oh, okay. Like zooming in and stuff, or just literally just 30 seconds of the same distance away from the Noah, the arc?
I mean, I might not zoom in, but like dolly in just a little bit, but nothing extreme.
Can you put it like some weather effects and stuff, or?
It's just gonna be like sunny outside, trees, grass, animals walking inside the arc. That's pretty much it.
Oh, you gotta be louder, Randall. They can't hear you. You gotta put some emphasis, bro. Flex on them. Flex those vocal cords. You feel me? What were you talking about, Brian? What you doing? What you do this week?
Let's see. I streamed like an extra day, I think, just because I had free time. I didn't know what to do. I was supposed to work on the movie more Wednesday through Friday, and the day before, I think hours before, they're like, "Oh, people you have to record for this movie, they can't make it next week." So I had all that free time to just stream, right?
Uh-huh.
Same thing for this week, but I still haven't heard. It's the day before. Still have not heard if I have to go in tomorrow.
Oh, that's
you should
great.
just assume that you have to go in without pants tomorrow.
Yeah.
Damn, Brad
So
Pitt's
it's-
such a diva, dude.
So for the most part, it's just filling in free time I shouldn't have by playing stuff or watching stuff or working on music.
Shit. What you, Kelsey? Besides petting your cats?
Finally got the house on the market.
Off the market
Officially
or on the market?
On the market.
Okay.
Officially on the market. Haven't had any bites yet on people coming to look at it or anything, but you know, hoping we can sell the house as we move into the new one. Should be super nice.
But how many days has it been on the market? Since like today? Or
Since Friday.
oh, okay. Oh, by the end of this week, you'll probably have people scheduling days to visit or to look at the house.
Hopefully. Yeah, we're not sure when we're supposed to move in. I think they're estimating between May and June,
Mm-hmm.
and so hopefully we can set it up to where we can either kind of rent this house for a couple weeks if it sells earlier, or we get to the point where we sign the day we move in or a little bit afterwards.
Okay. Actually, let me move this closer. Maybe you can pick up Rondalius. All right. Now it's aimed at you, too. Does it make you feel closer to it?
Do you feel closer to the group, Randall? Come, join us. Be one with us.
I thought you were going to stop at the first word. All right. Speaking of, no, I can't say speaking of coming. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, actually, no. Speaking of coming back, T-Pain.
That's the only thing I didn't hear on here.
Yeah, this week I didn't consume anything new anyway, besides the music. Actually, no, Brian, give me the 411 on Green Book. I've been wanting to watch the Green Book, and I just haven't sat down and watched it. It won the fucking Best Picture, so...
Please.
All right, the short summary of the movie. It takes place. I don't remember the year. Around segregation time still.
Mm-hmm.
The main characters are in New York. He's a bouncer for a club. The club he works for is closed for a couple months renovation, so he has to find work.
Mm-hmm.
So he ends up getting a job as like a driver / bodyguard / whatever for a pianist that happens to be a black musician around like the whole segregation times.
Racist.
And his job just to take him from city to city for that's like a country tour for his music and get him from point A to point B and make sure he's safe. And that's the basic summary of the movie.
That's like the overarching plot?
I'm just gonna say right now, amazing movie.
Okay, that's good. That's what I've been
I
waiting.
didn't know what to expect because I've only seen them in a car, like in the trailer that I saw.
Yeah.
A lot of the movie takes place in like intimate one-on-one scenes between them, mostly in a car since he's being driven around everywhere.
Uh-huh.
Acting, phenomenal.
Well, I mean, you
Soundtrack, phenomenal.
Vigo,
we got Mortensen and Mahershala Ali, dude.
Mahershala Ali. I did
and okay, he's
okay,
really liking it for the audio listeners.
yeah, great acting, great soundtrack, shot really well. It's based on a true story that I didn't know, so it was all new to me.
Oh, okay.
Interesting story, and it's like a biography basically, but it's also funny. Like it has very tense moments, it has very funny moments. It's like a bit of everything.
It's a down-to-earth story. It's like relatable characters and realistic.
From the jump, you care about the characters that you should care about, and it's a really good movie. I enjoyed my time with it, and I recommend it.
Oh shit! I'm definitely watching it this weekend. I've been putting it off longer, like every week, and then it won the Oscar, and I'm like, okay, I gotta go watch this, and that's how you put it on the list. And I'm like, fuck, I should have watched it this weekend.
I forgot it came out, and then I saw it, and I was like, oh. It's one of those movies, you know how, depending on how, like, the I guess, mood of the movie when you finish it, if it's a good movie, you're still left with that mood, the Quiet Place, very, like, you're trying to make sure you don't die like you're quiet. But this movie, it ended, and it's going to the
Credits?
credits, and I'm just like... And then to people who can't see me, I just nodded with a smile of approval on my face.
Okay.
Did you though? Did you?
Is it like a jazz thing or like jazz music soundtrack or?
It's music of the time. So
okay.
The musician's a pianist, and he plays, for the most part, kind of classical but kind of more popular music.
Okay.
So he's like detached. He's like that kind of musician. The driver, Vigo, what's the actor's name? His name is Tommy. Just Tony in the movie.
Tony Lip is his name.
Yeah.
Since he's more like a down to earth, since he's been a bouncer for a club, he's like in that kind of life. He listens to stuff. Lucille's in the movie. Aretha Franklin's in the movie. Nat King Cole's mentioned. I don't remember if a song plays in the movie. So that kind of music, and I love that kind of music. So when they play it, I'm like, oh shit, dude.
That's cool.
I enjoyed the movie, though.
I'm digging that.
Final word.
All I heard is fantastic fucking praise for the movie. I gotta go watch it.
Yeah, there's nothing that I could think of that I was like, maybe if I saw it again, I can nitpick more. But from watching it one time, there's nothing that really nitpick for me.
Like, it came out in 2018, and I've been pushing it off since then. That could have been part of my top 10, but no.
During your explanation, you said that he's a musician, specifically a pianist, and my brain processed it as he's a pianist, specifically a musician, and I'm like, that's what that fucking means. And then I had to like think about what you actually said and realized it.
It's March, dude.
Oh my gosh. All right, cool. So definitely watching it. Recommend it. All right, let's get through this fucking music, dude. Solange pulled a Beyonce. I guess it runs in the family, and just dropped an album called "When I Get Home." I
was disappointed.
Yes, I was highly disappointed. And like it was the first time listening, one song stuck with me, and it was "Stay Flow."
Yeah.
I liked that one.
And then I listened to it again today because I have to listen, because the last time I heard it was Friday, just to be refreshed and keep, like, you know what I mean? To hear it like the second time, Time parentheses is was pretty good, and so was Bins. A lot of these tracks are like super short.
Let me see.
I mean, there's a 21-second interlude.
Yeah, there's 19 songs.
Why? She has like 9 interludes in here.
What it's an album of like lost interludes.
I pulled it up on Spotify. I didn't heart one song out of anything on here. But the songs that I remember, I remember the name, was the one you said, "Stay Flow."
Yeah.
It was the one with Playboy Cardi in it, and the one with Gucci in it. Those are the only ones I remember.
Oh, okay. I don't remember.
I like the music to "Stay Flow."
That's probably the highlight of the for me. That's the highlight of the album.
Oh,
that sucks.
Yeah.
Gerard, that was also a good song. I mean, good within context. I didn't heart it, but it just felt like she was trying too hard to be abstract. That I was kind of disappointed because nothing stuck, and everything kind of melted into itself. So I didn't know. I thought the first song was like, oh, this is a long ass song, like 7 minutes. I'm on track 6. Like,
yep,
right.
That happened to me like twice throughout the album. I'm like, okay, I like this one, dude. And then I go back, I'm like, oh wait, what were the other 3 songs that I fucking listened to already?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like her as a singer, but this just felt like she either just had to put an album out to get rid of her label deal, or she just wanted to try something new, but she focused on something new instead of good.
I agree. This was not like her previous album. I enjoyed a lot more than this. I think it was like "Cranes in the Sky" or something.
Yeah.
But this album, nah. This one's I give it a pass. Just you'll be fine if you don't listen to all of it.
Hey, how about R. Kelly?
What?
What about R. Kelly? About how he's up on. Did they ever finish that trial, or is he still up on charges?
I have no idea what's the current thing about R. Kelly. Give me a sec.
Yeah, I haven't looked it up either. He pissed his freedom away.
Oh, an hour ago, he was distraught in interviews, sobbing, "I'm fighting for my fucking life," end quote. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and watch this on the podcast, but if you guys want to see that, TMZ posted that. Oh, I guess he's on some, I don't know, it's a new interview that came out like an hour ago, I guess. So I'm assuming he's still fighting that trial. I'm sure he's going to get locked up anyway. If not...
So, he apparently was taken into custody on February 22nd in Chicago and spent several days behind bars before coming up with $100,000 in bail. Upon release, the singer hit up a local McDonald's. He's also still on the hook for nearly $200,000 in child support.
What did they add in? He went to McDonald's.
Who the fuck knows? Like, why do they report half the shit that they report?
Yo, he got out of the fucking jail. First place he went to go eat, McDonald's. Endorsed. All right. Well, yeah, that's your R. Kelly update, I guess. I thought he was already in jail. I heard him going, like, he went to jail or something, but I don't know what he bailed out or what the fuck happened. I'm not even following him anymore. I know he's gonna get fucking
he's alive,
wrecked.
to be honest. Like, after Trapped in the Closet, I thought he just, like, deleted, and then he's just still touching kids. Or still touching young women.
I don't even know what... I think it's women. I don't know if it's kids.
I don't know anymore, dude.
Well, is he Catholic?
I don't know. He might be. R. Kelly.
Are you actually looking it up?
Yeah, Wikipedia.
Oh, man.
Hold on. Early life. In a Baptist church. Yep. Christians distinguished by baptizing Professor. So, no, he was Christian, I guess. So, yeah. There you go.
He wanted a Shamrock Shake. That's why he went to... They were actually just advertising for McDonald's, the new Shamrock Shakes. That's what it was all about.
In the article, does it say like McDonald's and then trademark logo?
I don't think so. That's not what I wanted to do.
I get emotional.
I feel you.
No, it just says upon his release, the singer hit up a local McDonald's.
Like
that was like.
All right. I'm not a journalist, so I guess I don't know what the importance of that is, but
I mean, it looks like it links up to another article, but
is it pictures of him in McDonald's?
Yeah, I mean another TMZ article. It just links to R. Kelly out of jail, comes up with $100K and hits up McDonald's. Like, what the fuck does that have to do with anything?
And okay, we're gonna move on from 2 Chainz. Wow, from R. Kelly to 2 Chainz.
From 2 Chainz.
Yeah. True. All right. Rap or go to the league? Yeah, did you guys listen to any? I'm assuming it's just me and you, Brian, to listen to most of these.
I didn't listen to anything this week. I've been busy doing all sorts of shit.
Gotcha. He couldn't hire his writer from last week to tell him about the album, so
he didn't have any insight.
Yeah.
And did you listen to 2 Chainz this week? No. All right. Well, I mean, for the most part, you ain't missing much, in my opinion. There's a bunch of songs that had a great start, and then the fucking chorus demolished it and just killed it for me. There's one on here that he says I'm rare about 73 times.
Like a $2 bill.
Yeah. Oh, it's $2 bill? Is that what it is?
No, he says I'm rare. Yeah, that's that song. Yeah.
That's the name of the song.
I didn't hear it after the first chorus, so I don't know what Lil Wayne or E40 sounds like on the song.
E40 sounds pretty good on the song. It's just, yeah. The Travis Scott song came and went because I don't know. It's almost 4 minutes long, but I don't remember much of the song, and I heard it twice. Threat to Society, strong track, and then I think it falls apart near the chorus as well. I think he says I'm a threat. Like the choruses are just not. They're not that great.
The last part of the chorus, he says that. There was 6 songs I liked on here.
Oh damn, you had a lot more than I did.
I feel like a lot of these are just great music and terrible lyrics.
It's terrible choruses. The lyrics are fine. It's just when he gets to the chorus, it's just like, what are you doing?
What was I gonna say? I liked his album before, the Pretty Girls Like Trap Music. I prefer that album to this.
Which
is weird because I
trap.
went back and checked to see how many songs I liked from that album, and that album only liked hearted 3. So I guess the songs that didn't heart were just better songs overall than this album. But I liked 6 of these. So I don't know how to do the math there.
I don't know. You can do whatever math you want, man. I mean, the first track, Forgiven, I thought was really good as well. It had a different vibe. It set the tone, but then the tone was completely changed the next 3 songs.
I Hit a Lick doesn't sound too bad.
That song was trash.
I did not. Yeah, I didn't care for that song. I heard it for.
There was 3 songs that I can say without a doubt were trash. NCAA.
Yep.
Mama, I Hit a Lick. $2 Bill. Trash.
I like the beat. I can't really hear the lyrics.
Yeah, $2 Bill. Once he started fucking repeating I'm Rare, I'm like, no. I can't.
I think there's one song on the Statute of Limitations. That was gonna be added on my Brazy list.
Yep.
And I got to the chorus. I'm like, what did you do to me, dude? What did you do to me?
There's some really good instrumentals on here that he flows nicely with in his verses, and then when the chorus comes, I was like, damn it, dude.
Yep. The chorus for I'm Not Crazy Life Is. The song was so good, I was like, Chance the Rapper, you know what? I like his verse in this one, and I don't like Chance's voice. I don't mind him as a rapper, just his voice upsets me.
Oh, okay.
And I looked past it, but the chorus, I could not.
You can tell. Look,
best songs on here.
Okay, I was going to say, but for me, let me go ahead. I only have one.
Okay, go.
That is my best, and it's the Ariana Grande feature. Because someone else took the chorus. I think it's called "Rule the World," and that's for me the top track on there.
That's easy, the best song on here. I would say that Threat to Society. If you get past the last last chorus where it repeats it, and if I had to pick a third song,
I Said Me would be my.
Yeah.
Yep, I Said Me would probably be my third one.
The other ones are just brazy music, or Girl's Best Friend. Chorus is bad. I don't know how Ty Dolla $ign fucked that up.
Yeah, about
but
diamonds.
The instrumental carried it. I hearted that song for the instrumental.
Oh, okay. About diamonds.
No, I mean, Ty Dolla $ign's a terrible rapper, so.
No, he's really good with choruses, though.
He's a singer. That's probably why.
Yeah.
I may be getting robbed. Binks. You just may see my head just explode all over the wall here in a second.
What?
Somebody just walked into my house. I don't know who it is. Going to assume that it's Shannon, but you know.
Oh, okay. So at any moment we can just hear a shotgun shell go off. Yeah. All right. Well, good luck to you, I guess.
Red mist, right here.
Speaking of red, no, that's not good. We're moving on.
No, what were you gonna use with that? What was red here?
That's why I stopped. I said it without looking at the content. So I'm like, speaking of red, and I scanned to see what was red, and I'm like, nothing is red here besides the cover art of Adore You, but that wouldn't make sense because no one could see it. Let me get
your stream
for the T-Pain one. Oh man, It felt nostalgic because it seems like it's the same type of music he used to make. Like he didn't experiment at all. To my not from the sounds of it, the choruses aren't that great. Some of the features did pretty well. Tory Lanez on Get Your Roll On was pretty good. Russ on Here It Comes was good. Flip Dinero was good on All I Want. Did I even like any of these? I don't think I liked any of these. Added to my library from Spotify. Yeah, I don't know. It was very meh. Okay, it's more T-Pain. T-Pain from when I remember him. And I haven't heard T-Pain in so long. So, that one's also for me a pass. What would be the highlight here? Do I even have... Let me go load up Spotify real quick. Sorry. Because I'm not signed into the browser one.
I saw it was someone had a T-Pain here. I thought it was Kelsey because he doesn't realize that no one wants to listen to T-Pain anymore.
I gave it a shock. I'm like, oh, I don't know if T-Pain dropped something. No, not a single one.
I don't know why he doesn't just try something new. He's a good singer without auto-tune. Try something new.
Yeah, I guess that's what my takeaway from this for T-Pain. I'm sure he doesn't listen to this, but like, get rid of the auto-tune, dude. Like, I'm done with it, I guess. It's been burned to the ground.
I've never liked autotune. I forget who it was, but there was a singer talking about autotune that you have to sing way off key in order for it to work. Otherwise, it doesn't do anything. No. And it just, I've just never liked the way that it sounds. I think it sounds like shit.
Gotcha. He made it work with party songs, but
most vocals as like a safety net. So whoever said that to you must have been like a painter or something because they don't know what they're talking about.
No, it was a singer. It was like, I'll have to see if I can find the article.
A painter.
But it was on. There was a post on Reddit, like one of the big. I can't remember his name. I honestly can't. But it wasn't like some small time artist. It was somebody who's been around for a while. Will.i.am? No.
Was it okay?
Why would it? Do you have something against Will.i.am? Or?
No, some reason I thought that if I remember him talking about auto-tune, I don't remember why.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, no, that's not. Most of the time, especially with artists nowadays, it's always put on as a safety, and if they need it, they use it. If not, it can do slight adjustments. Maybe in the 90s when they made it or something, but that's not true.
Okay. Oh, onto the fucking track of the goddamn week for me, dude. It came out yesterday. You already hear the Billie Eilish song, Brian?
Yeah.
Kelsey didn't hear anything. Okay. Billie Eilish. She's just dropping, for me, fire after fire. Every fucking track she drops is carefully crafted fucking instrumentals. Yeah. For this song, there's not much instrumental. It's mostly lyrically heavy and vocal. I guess her singing, because she does sing a bit on here. Wish You Were Gay. It's basically a song about hoping the other person that loves you is gay, so the reason you guys aren't working out is not because of you. Like, you don't hate yourself. Like, dealing with rejection, I guess. So, like, if you ever like somebody so much and then you realize they don't like you back, you just wish, like, there's another reason other than in yourself. So you would wish, I guess, in her instead that he was gay. So it doesn't fall on her on why he doesn't like her or whatever. The lyrics were simple, but poignant, I guess would be the term. Like, they hit straight to the fucking soul. Relatable to like at any age at this point. Because even if you're like 97 and you're like, oh, that grandma gotta go badonka donk, dude. Why does she don't like me? It's probably because, I can't see straight. I got 7 glasses on.
Alright, so past that, the chorus is pretty bad, but the rest of this, the lyrics made me like the song. And the production, no. It was meh. It was like a bad Jessie Ware song, if that exists. That's what the production sounded like. Lyrics-wise, I was fine with.
I liked all of it, dude. I'm on the fucking Billie Eilish train since fucking, Roma. Roma's, what was it? What was it called? The Roma track? Wish You Were Old? No, When You Get Older? Fuck. Hold on. Was it When You Get Older? I think that's what it was called?
Something like that. I don't like that song.
You don't like that song either?
The only song that she's recently released that I liked was Bury a Friend.
Bury a Friend's good too. That's gonna be on the album. I can't wait for a fucking album, dude. I can already.
It just seems like she's trying to do too much poppy stuff now, well, including Bury a Friend. But that one feels more authentic than the other ones.
I think all of it meshes, dude. I'm in that fangirl service, dude. I'm in there. Like swimwear. You know what I'm saying? I think Randall knows what I'm saying. But yeah, I highly recommend it. Awesome track. gets me more and more hyped for the album to come out. Speaking of getting hyped for the album to come out, Jessie Ware drops a fucking track 2 weeks ago. Now I don't know how that slipped under the radar. Called I Adore You. It's called Adore You. I just heard it like 30 minutes ago, twice. Because that shit, Jessie Ware's here to let everybody know I'm back. I think she's dropping an album this year. I'm already hype already. All right.
All I'm saying, I found the song today. I was like,
Brian's like, all right, she's already in my top 10 of the year, dude.
And the best part about it is I checked when her first album came out, 2012. Her next album, 2 years later. Her next album, 3 years later. It was 2017. This is 2019. She follows the pattern.
So we still gotta wait
this year or next year.
No, she follows the pattern, then we have to wait 4 years.
No.
At least
said between albums, it's been 2 years minus the newest one. It's 3 years.
Okay, so the pattern right now is increased by 1. That's what patterns are, Brian.
I think you might be an idiot here, but I also might be an idiot here. So let me check.
I thought you said, okay, the first album, then 2 years, right?
Hold on, I'm doing math. I can't hear you.
Okay.
Hold on. All right, 2012 to 2014, 2014 to 2017. All right, I think you're onto something.
So the pattern right now is just it went up by 1. So if the pattern is if you go up by 1, we get it in 4 years, and that's not happening.
But the window, if you do the average, 2.5 years.
Absolutely.
So that's what I was thinking, but I forgot how to math.
Okay, that's fine. I'm shit. There's already people that are gearing up to be a fantastic year, and Jessie Ware is definitely going to be on. Now she's on it. Lana's dropping this year too. Billie Eilish dropping. The Weeknd's dropping. Who else is dropping? Drake, obviously. I'm sure by the end of the year is going to drop something.
Most likely in fall.
Who else? What else are we looking for?
Frank Ocean at the beginning of last year said to me he's sitting on a whole album. It didn't come out last year, now did it?
No, it didn't. So Frank Ocean can drop this year.
Is it though?
It might.
I mean, he said that last year.
But
Clearly didn't happen.
But it's a new year. He has an extra 365 days to let Brian down.
I mean, Project Red has promised a cyberpunk, whatever.
Well, they haven't said anything.
They haven't promised anything.
They always said we were working on it.
If you talk out of your ass for one more time about CD Projekt Red, you're like, oh, where's Loki? Harpooned to a wall. That's where she is.
Oh my gosh. And that's all right. I'm laughing because the next fucking thing on this list, I don't know what that is. What is Spraga Ben's Differ remix, Brian?
I didn't get a chance yesterday to listen to the release radar, which is why it took until now to find out the Jessie Ware song. Not now, I mean today. So I recommended this song to me, and I hit play.
Okay.
10 seconds later, it was added to Wine Your Bumpers playlist.
Oh, it's one of those.
The chorus is kind of dumb.
Who's in that? Hold on.
Sean Paul's in it, so you can already not understand it.
Oh, okay.
This guy is a seems like a reggae dance artist. There's a third person, I think Ragamuffin, I think is who it is.
It looks like it says Agent Sasko, parentheses, assassin.
Yeah, I don't know who that is, but this song, I got pregnant too.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, dude.
How many months are you in, dude?
I already gave birth. Now the baby's pregnant.
But wait, hold on. It says these people, but then the track itself says Chi Ching Ching is in the song. And Toddler T. I don't even know any of these people. But if you say it's a Guanya Bumper, dude, I gotta listen to it later, dude. I was gonna be like,
that's not bad.
It slaps?
I don't know that I would say it slaps personally, but
shit.
He's not used to that island sound. It's not Trina.
I used to listen. I used to listen to Sean Paul all the time. So I already know that you can't understand anything he says.
It ain't Trina. All right. Well, I'm definitely gonna listen to that and add it. If there's an instant at the Guine, shit.
You missed it the other day, Bryant, when I was streaming and was playing Apex Legends. I think you had just left, and I started playing the Baddest Bitch on stream. Nobody
That's the album of
cares.
2018, dude.
You just yell, nobody cares.
Shannon's in the background going, "That's my song."
She fully endorses Trina. That's all for the consumption. I mean, I started playing Metro Exodus and Far Cry New Dawn, but I haven't played enough of it to give an opinion yet.
Yeah, I started Final Fantasy 14, and I haven't reached Endgame, which is what people say is fun, so I'm not going to have an opinion out loud about it until I reach it.
Gotcha.
I have a free month because of Twitch Prime.
Yeah.
Oh,
I started
nice.
doing that. A buddy of mine who I played PoE with messaged me and said he had started and said that he really likes it.
I don't know they gave out a free month. That's cool.
The only thing that would keep me from playing it, actually, I don't have an opinion yet because everybody doesn't like the beginning of the game.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say if I like end game of it,
Mm-hmm.
the only thing that would keep me from is I don't want to keep giving people money to be able to play the same content, if that makes sense. Like subscription-based MMOs.
Like,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah. I'm just not a
Yeah.
fan of the subscription-based stuff.
I can't justify that because that's just money I can save and get another experience for a lot of hours. That makes sense.
Or play, the thousands of free games that are out there that come out with new content faster than most of these paid services do.
Or, MMOs that don't have subscriptions that could use some money, like Guild Wars 2, because they let some actors go. They let some employees go.
Some actors. Well, it might have been. Maybe some voice actors might have been let go. You don't know.
You do know.
What about you, Randall? You consume anything besides work? Nothing. All right, he's just straight out grinding out there. You're out here grinding. That's pretty good, right? Well, then, yeah, I guess next week I'll see if I can... Or throughout this week, I'll play a little more of a... Oh, no, that's probably not going to happen this week. We got Captain Marvel at the end of this week.
Captain Marvel.
Yes.
People have been shitting all over Brie Is it Brie Larson?
What'd she do?
Just like she was talking about in like one of her interviews or something that they're that most of the most everybody in there was just a white male, and which is true. Most media is a white male or white female for all of it. And she's like, she wanted to see more diversity, and she wanted to see like people of color get more of a chance to, step up and be able to do the same jobs because they're probably just as good at it, but they just don't seem to get the same opportunities as others do. And, people misinterpreted what she was trying to say and blew up at her and started pissing and moaning. And it's all these people that aren't even in the media business that have no fucking clue what they're talking about, posting on Twitter and whatever, and it's just like,
well, Twitter's a cesspool of fucking hate all over the place.
Oh, so, I know, it's so awful.
That's terrible. I mean, okay, as of writing or hold on, I can't. Rotten Tom. I'll put the Rotten Tom. Yep, see, it comes up. Okay, it's at 84, so it's all so good so far. All good so far.
I have no problem with her. She seems like a cool person. I watched all her interviews when she was on Craig Ferguson. And, I've seen her and Scott Pilgrim and stuff. She seems like a cool person.
Mm-hmm.
I just have negative bias because when I thought they were going to make a Captain Marvel movie, the only person I see that would be the equivalent of having Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man would be Charlize Theron as Captain Marvel. So that's the only negative bias I'm going into.
It's Theron. Okay.
So, like what I said.
I think that's how she said it was supposed to be pronounced. I think it's Theron.
Bryant, just remember, abuse, discipline. Okay.
If I'm not mistaken.
Abuse, discipline.
Well, my wrench, both sides is justice, so I don't really need that.
Oh, that's true. Doesn't show it on here. Theron. I don't know what that is. Let me see if I can do this. Nope. Great.
It shows it right
Theron.
there.
What is that though?
What you said.
Theron? That's how you spell it? In upside down E?
Why don't you just write Charlize Theron pronunciation?
I'm looking at the pronunciation. It's THERR dash upside vertically and horizontally upside down E.
Okay, so Since
And
you're looking at it, you don't know what it is. Look up a video of it.
I don't want to put that copyrighted stuff, dude.
Didn't need it.
It's the wrong, all right? Don't
My
disgrace it.
favorite
like
is my favorite is Jeff Goldblum.
Why?
Because there's I don't remember if it's on SNL or what, but he's like he's sitting down doing an interview, and he's like, people constantly come up to me, is it Goldblum, is it Goldblum? And I look at him and I say, how dare you talk to me?
Oh my god. Who's allowed to talk to him?
I have no
Him.
idea.
Can any of
He's
you
a
do
jazz musician.
Yeah, he released an album, didn't he?
I don't remember. I just
Oh.
know I saw him play on Craig Ferguson, and I was like, I want to be friends with him.
I don't think I
Seems
spelled
like he has the
Goldblum
best
album.
house parties.
He does. He released a not the house party. Sorry, he has an album.
Oh,
I haven't been to his house parties. He released the Capitol Studio Sessions. Jeff Goldblum.
Did he though?
Yeah, dude. I don't know if he's any. I mean, I'm sure he's good, but I don't know. I don't
It's
remember.
Jeff Goldblum. Of course he's good.
Anybody? Can any of you do an impression?
No.
I'm
Okay.
Paul McCartney.
Okay. So first thing on the news. Let's see, what the hell is this? I put it on here for a long time. Oh, Phoenix Point release date and everything we know. Oh, I put it on there because I know you guys are huge XCOM fans. You and Kelsey. This seems to be like a heavily inspired by it, with a lot more like systems added to it. I don't know. You guys can take a look at it.
There's a game that's out called Phantom Doctrine that's supposed to be XCOM, but really good as well. That I haven't gotten to try.
Phantom Doctrine.
I don't remember the time frame, but it's like maybe Cold War or something like that.
Yeah, Cold
don't
War,
remember.
1983.
Okay. It looks pretty. It apparently plays very solidly.
As in stable,
Uh,
or
Yeah, like the mechanics feel solid,
oh, okay.
but I haven't gotten to try it yet. Kelsey, what the hell
This
did you
game looks
type?
pretty cool.
Which
I don't
one?
know. I'm kind of over these games though because I'm tired of having my gun literally inside of their friggin' skull. A 98% chance to hit them, and I fucking miss.
It's because you want it too badly.
Oh
You have to
my-
plan as if they're gonna miss, and then they don't disappoint you as much. The worst one, what was it? Massive Chalice? I had a character who lobs grenades, right?
Oh, that was fucking hilarious.
There was like a really high chance of hitting this person, like accuracy-wise. That's like for lobbing stuff. That's what the percentage is for. Like,
I mean, how
what's the
do you
chance of
miss with a grenade? Like it literally has
Oh,
to
no.
land within 10 feet of
Oh
you.
no! I'll tell you. They were like, I was in a plane, not plane, like flying like in an open area, a plane.
A flat
And
plane.
there's like a bridge. Like if I'm here, there's like a bridge over here, and my teammate's right here. He threw it at his teammate, killed him. There's permadeath in that game.
Oh man.
It's good shit.
Yeah, dude. I have to go back. I want to see if they record stats for like, misses and things in that game. But seriously, I'm pretty sure that I've missed more shots with an 85% chance of success than I have with a 30% chance of success.
That's why I can't do that, dude. Those fucking sort of turn-based games, I can't. That'll piss me off way too much. Speaking of I guess it didn't piss me off. Let's get over this Pokemon Direct, because this thing fucking bummed me the fuck out when I saw it.
I don't know what you were expecting.
Yeah, like,
These
what were you
Pokemon games
expecting?
are just copy and paste, but they're in a new area, and then their Pokemon that they release get less and less unique. I'm waiting for a car Pokemon. If they have that in there, I'm in.
The
I
thing,
mean,
They can make keys of
It's
Pokemon.
the first 3D version.
it's not. That's
3D.
that's what I'm saying is bump. Like, it's not the first 3D version. The 3DS had a 3D version. You can't control the camera in this. Like, it's still fixed camera, so it looks just like the 3DS ones.
Oh, so it's not like you like having it follow you back here where you can, move and turn around and things like that. It's literally just it sits over here and then you kind of just move.
Just like the Pokemon ones were. It just follows you above you. And from the trailer. This is everything I'm getting from the trailer. Let's start with that. I didn't see the fucking Pokemon on the grass. They did that in Let's Go. So I'm like, oh, they made innovations for Let's Go. Maybe they're switching up the formula. I saw less things than what Let's Go was offering. I'm like, what is happening?
I was disappointed with that too. It's like, if you're gonna make like an actual 3D environment, at least to have it be so that you can kind of like spin the camera, run around some, and then Pokemon actually spawn, and you can either choose to fight them or not, and that way you can like see some of the unique Pokemon that spawn.
Yeah, like I hated the random encounters back in fucking Red version, and they're still doing it. When I saw Let's Go, Eevee, and Pikachu, I'm like, you can see them now. You can walk around them if you don't want to fuck around with 87 Zubats.
You can even see if they're shiny too.
Oh, that too. So what happened with this small trailer? I'm like, what?
I think they know that because it's on Switch instead of a pure mobile device, that people are gonna be like, oh, it's on console, and then they just fucking like buy it regardless. It's the same thing over and over again. That being said, I want to buy it.
Like,
I hate that shit. We're gonna boycott the gaming industry to show them that they're, we're not gonna tolerate this shit. Highest sales ever this year for this game. Like, what the fuck happened? Where was the united stand against them?
I don't think you know what.
Copy this time.
I don't think you know what boycott is, America.
Yeah, like, what was it? One of the Call of Duties.
Yeah, I think it was Modern Warfare 2. No, 3.
One of them. One of the COD games, they were like really pissed off with the way that they were doing a lot of stuff with like transactions or how the game played or something. And then like it just was this huge subreddit and there's news everywhere. People like, I'm not gonna buy this shit. They posted the highest grossing sales ever for that game. Like,
it's they're just angry because everyone else is angry. It's popular to be angry at things, man.
I mean, that's how I feel with like the DLC bullshit. Like, I shouldn't have to pay $60 for a game, and then another $40 for another, for another 5% of the game, and then another, $50 for the rest of the 30% of the game that I was going to get to begin with. Like, why?
I keep shitting on that, but then I keep supporting it because I know that it's not going to change. Because at the end of the day, people want the content. Everyone's going to complain, including me, obviously. But no one wants change. They just want to be able to complain about something. If you make everything good, what are they going to complain about?
Change happens one person at a time. So if you stop, maybe someone else will stop. And then maybe someone else will stop. And then maybe someone else will stop.
They put 2 Brolys in. You think I can stop buying stuff?
Oh my god. There hasn't been any news on DBZ in a bit, right?
I'm assuming
they're waiting for another major.
I'm assuming maybe like if there's a major this month or next month. If not, Evo's in August. That's a guaranteed announcement, I think.
Evo's in August? I thought it was in July.
July is CEO, I think.
Okay. But yeah, from the 7-minute Nintendo Direct thing, I was like, what is happening? Unless they have some shit up their sleeve later on before it comes out, like, oh, I know everybody wanted an actual world of Pokemon, actual multiplayer, and then you have people walking around playing online. Like, how is this game not integrated into everything?
What they're gonna do, you ready? They're gonna make it so that whatever you catch in Pokemon Go or Pokemon Eevee, transfer it over to this one.
They've been doing that all like for like 1,000. No, they won't be able to do that actually, because they're different systems. Okay, Brian. All right. He's just pushing the camera.
If they make like a cloud, they had like a Pokemon Bank for one of the 3DS games, but if they do one somehow integrated with the app that they have for Nintendo, you can like interact with stuff on your phone. Maybe they can use it so that it's tied into the online service on the Switch, and maybe you can connect them. I don't know.
It's a backend because the Let's Go ones are like the same Pokemon that you get in Go, the mobile one. So they don't have putting them in it might not work because they don't have. Not all of them have 4 moves, and they have their levels is by CP instead of actual like, hey, he's level 100.
Did we talk about that last time? About how all those channels are getting banned for using CP?
Yeah, we did.
Very bad.
Trying to get like a cocaine fix or?
Nah, that was bad.
Oh, okay. So yeah.
So yeah, cocaine fix.
Yeah, that too.
He's gonna go play Monopoly in the bathroom.
The 3 starters look fine. I mean, they look cool.
It's the same. Like the thing I don't really like about the Pokemon games these days is it's like it is the same shit over and over and over again. You pick a starter. There's grass, fire, and water, and then that's it. Like.
Yeah, I was hoping they switched up the starter types since they had so many now. Like they added like metal and fucking light and dark. I think they had a dark ghost. Like, why don't you start with like
Fairy.
Ghost, Fairy, and Jumanji or something?
I'd be fine going the whole game with Hitmonlee as my starter.
Yeah, like a fighting type starter. They usually
What they should have done is made it so that the starters are not Eevees. You pick which one you start with. Or you just start with an Eevee and you evolve it accordingly.
Oh, I see. That'd be cool.
That's what I think. Fuck Pikachu. I mean...
Pikachu number 1!
I'm tired of you as a person. Since it's always water, fire, grass.
Yeah, you got it.
I said it right.
Yeah.
I always pick grass because green. And I'm like, what would Bulbasaur want me to pick? I gotta go with grass.
Oh, since he's your leader, it's always gonna be grass, Brian.
I don't see why. They just need to do more. Like they just need to do different things. Try something new. I don't know.
Jigglypuff should be a starter.
It's just there's
What
too
they
much.
should do.
Go ahead.
The only thing that I think would be like, that's crazy. You make these games co-op from beginning to end. I think one of the Dragon Quests on DS could do this.
You can
before
do
3DS.
You can do this with Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu.
Yeah.
So did they just take a page out of Amazon and they were like, you know what? This Amazon Fire TV is amazing. We're gonna upgrade it by removing features.
I didn't even know that was a thing. They did that?
Yeah, the original Amazon Fire TV had like its own Ethernet port. It was like, an actual upgrade to the Fire Stick. And then the second generation, you have to buy this like really expensive adapter to have it to give it an Ethernet port, and it's like not really an upgrade over the new Fire Sticks, and it's like, what is the point of this?
It's not even cheaper?
No, it's I'm pretty sure it's
God.
more expensive than the original, and
That's
than the
trash.
first gen.
Mhm.
And what they're trying to do is they're trying to sell their Fire TV box. Like there's the Fire Stick, Fire TV, and the Fire TV box, or the Cube, or whatever it is.
Right.
And the Cube is the one that has like
Alexa
all
built
of
in.
the upgrades.
Oh, okay.
And it has like an Ethernet port, and it's got more RAM and more processing power and all this other shit. But it's like $120 or something, and it's like you offered all of this for $60 or whatever, $80, whatever it was for the original one. Why are you working backwards?
I didn't even know that was a thing. I have the NVIDIA Shield, and I've had that for years, and that's never steered me wrong. The cheaper model, I think it's like 100 something. It only has like 16 gigs of like storage. I have Plex on there, and then whoop, I watch everything I need to watch on there. YouTube's on there, Twitch.
Yeah, I mean, like I have one of the first gen Fire TVs, and I love it. We use it upstairs, and then I got a Roku TV, and that's just as good. You just have one remote, you download all your apps and things onto the Roku, and you're good to go.
Yeah, Roku's actually has been fantastic since they've come out. And then this fucking Pokemon Direct thing, it comes out late 2019, and that's about it. The amount of things you can do. Why is there? Oh, a new region. Can I go back to the other ones? There's like 8 different islands already.
They've had Pokemon games where you go back.
But it's tied to the story. I can't just be like deuces, and as soon as I get my shitty fucking starter Pokemon, I can't fly over there.
Because you have to go to the places beforehand.
Brian, taxi. Like we can go over there. Right? There's none of that needs to matter anymore. It's a world of Pokemon, not a story-driven fucking.
Yeah, but
did you see the fucking region?
There.
The region's like a triangle, and you start. You can tell you start from the bottom. You just go straight up.
Because it's a crossover with Legend of Zelda.
Oh, okay, got it. Fuck, dude.
Keep telling you.
That was super bummed. I've never been so bummed out in 7 minutes straight.
I don't see why they don't just make this an MMO as well, or do what they did with Legend of Zelda. You know, you can play 4 people. Which one was it? Minish Cap? No. Where you
The
can play
Crystal Swords or whatever.
Yeah. Why don't they do that with Pokemon? Just have a 4 play. Just catch shit. Do what you want. I don't know. It's on a console now. I don't know why they're still thinking Game Boy in terms of features.
I don't know, man. Like I said, this is just a 7-minute. Hey, we look at these starter Pokemon and look at the world, and they showed that hey, you can change your clothes. I don't give a fuck about what my stupid trainer looks like.
No, I care. So that's good. But that's an old feature still.
God dang it! But yeah, late 2019. Hopefully, they have some shit in their up their sleeves that's like, oh, whoa, this is actually a legit ass Pokemon. Otherwise, I'm buying Let's Go Eevee, dude. Or Pikachu, sorry.
I think it'd be faster if we just created our own game.
I mean, we'll get sued if we added those Pokemon in.
No,
We don't have to add Pokemon, and we could have something similar that actually does the things that you're wanting it to do.
Yeah, but I want a fucking Charizard, so
Well, okay, no. What we do is, you ready?
go for it.
Mechs instead of Pokemon.
You capture mechs, so they're AI.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have Mechazard. That's what its name is.
Yeah, that's
You
their
imagine
diff.
Mechmon Lee?
All right.
Mechmon-chan?
No,
Mechmon-chan would just be what's his name from One Punch Man?
Tim.
Genos, I think his name is.
Oh yeah.
Because
I
I
think
think
you're
he's,
talking about Saitama.
no, he's actually human, so I guess he would be Hitmon. No, because he punches. So I don't know. All right, let's move on from that. That's a fucking bummer ass story. Completely forgot about it until I saw the docket today. I'm like, oh, we gotta talk about the
Yeah,
fucking
but on the
Pokemon
bright
Direct.
side, you already own Joker, so...
Oh
You're gonna
my
get tired.
god. So Respawn will premiere its Star Wars game on April 13th. Okay, let me ask you guys something. Is there an email I missed that like the end of the world is May 1st?
I don't know why.
Everything is happening in April. Think of something you're looking forward to. It's in April.
Spider-Man Homecoming.
That came
That
out.
was an April.
Avengers Endgame.
I went to see the new movie, Far From Home. That's not in April.
What is?
Avengers
him.
Endgame is.
No, it's... okay. We're talking about movies. It's not always about you, Kels.
It
For fuck's
is.
sake.
This is my podcast, okay?
Oh my
Okay.
God.
What are they saying? But yeah, the Star Wars, like the next Star Wars game that Respawn's been working on. Respawn is the same people who released Apex Legends, so I guess they had a separate team working on the Star Wars game. I think it just says, what is that? I said April 13th. All right, cool. So yeah, and they said it's gonna be coming out this year, later in the fall. So our first glimpse at it's gonna be in April. I'm excited. Respawn, hopefully it's like a Republic Commando thing where they playing we're playing as clones and it's an FPS game. But I don't know.
If EA keeps its grubby fucking paws off of the game, and lets them do what they do, because that's what they did with Apex Legends, and look at how amazing that's doing. In less than a month, they had over 50 million players.
Oh yeah, they reached the milestone recently, didn't they?
Yeah.
Good shit. All right, it keeps going then. I don't know where the hell they are in comparison to Fortnite, but they're climbing, and they're climbing quick. I haven't played that in a while.
Did you see the stats trailer they released?
No, I haven't seen it.
It's really funny. They have they're in the middle of it. There's like a grandpa that streams and plays the game. The dude's like 60s, 70s, and he no scopes with an energy sniper rifle 3 people, and I was like, yeah, bitch, get some.
Like it's he's actually playing?
Yeah, let me find you. I have to find you this because it is hilarious.
That's cool. Oh, there's actually some good ass news afterwards. I forgot. Like I just looked at number 2 and I'm like, fuck the rest of the news. And I'm like, oh no, there's actually good news.
I want to play this because it's hilarious.
It's not out.
Let me post it in your chat.
All right, cool. I'll take a look.
It's only 1 minute and 17 seconds long. Your favorite number.
Oh my god, he did it on purpose. Okay, I'm looking at it, but I don't see the old guy. You said like
Randall's
halfway through
birthday's
it.
the 25th, right?
What?
I don't know exactly where it is, but
I said
you should just watch it.
Randall's birthday's the 25th, right?
I don't remember.
I think so.
No, it's. Oh yeah.
It's either the 26th or 25th, one of those days.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot you can pull people. That's crazy.
You're looking at the robot doing it?
Yeah.
So I was getting a couple pulls when I was playing with him one day.
Oh, here we
and
go.
I
Hold
heard
on, Brian.
Somebody.
I just blew up everybody's ears in the podcast. I'm really sorry. He said, "Eat some, bitch." That's crazy. All right. What were you saying? Sorry, Brian.
I was using that character one day, and we had just landed, and this one in front of me, so I pulled him,
Uh-huh.
right? And I pulled him for like a good distance. Didi, what are you doing in my laboratory? So I pulled him from a good distance. So there was like travel time. By the time I got to him, he found a biscuit, turned around and one-shotted me. So
What the fuck?
it was pretty good.
That's the kind of shit you want to see, right?
No,
Oh,
it's
okay.
not.
I'm sorry.
I got shotgunned in the face and died.
I really hope that they come out with a ranking system for this game. Like, I really like this game, but I feel like there's so many people, and you just kind of get matched up with everybody. So you get mostly bad players.
Yeah, because it's for, I guess, accessibility. So anyone can, it's like Fortnite, you can join in and maybe get a couple kills off, and that fucking, what's the damn, it's like when you get, like, when you open a loot box, it does what's in your body. Like, if you, like, you're gambling and stuff, and it makes a reaction in your body. What's it called? The dopamine. Yeah, the dopamine starts kicking in after you get a kill or two. You're like, I gotta play another game. If you fill it up with people who are the same rank as you, after a couple like fucking crazy losses, you're like, nah, I'm good for now. But if you get that random,
but even with the random, dude, there's games where you drop and you just get shit on for like 6 games in a row. You're like, fuck this, I'm done. I hate this game. I quit. And then you load up another one.
But I think the respawn thing will help them. Because I remember playing with Johan, and I died almost immediately because we got like surrounded by a bunch of them, and even watching him trying to save my life is fucking high octane.
They did so many things right with this game.
My goal is to basically not find a gun, but find things I don't need. Die immediately, so I can tell my teammates where I got shot from.
Oh, so you're the scout.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Dude.
It could be worse, Bryant. You could be just wrecking the game, and then the game crashes on you.
Oh, you're the kill leader with 8 kills? Not anymore. Now you're an idiot in the lobby.
I felt so bad for him because we had played several games and he won maybe 2 kills, and then he was just popping off on that game. It's just like, yeah. They're just like wrecking everybody, and then he's like, okay, we're gonna go over there. We're gonna fuck them up. What the fuck just happened? My game froze. Are you kidding me? My game just crashed.
Did they fix those crashes, or is it still happening to you guys randomly?
It still happens.
I haven't played in like maybe a couple of weeks, but it still happens. It seems like it's less frequent though. But it still happens.
It's less frequent, but I mean I've had it happen a couple of times, and I've had several people I play with have it happen several times.
I forget that Call of Duty had its own Battle Royale. I just remembered. I just remembered Blackout was a thing.
That's why I haven't played Blackout. Every time I load up Black Ops 4, it's just straight to multiplayer. Which I guess Blackout is multiplayer, but I mean like the multiplayer proper.
I mean, if you want to play a Battle Royale, just play Apex Legends, because...
Yeah, that's the hot stuff now, so... For how
Use
long
a promo
now?
code TIM to get 10% of more credits. I don't know.
I don't know what his kick with Tim is lately, but...
It's not
every
lately.
time-
It's not
I've been saying
lately.
it for a long time.
Yeah, it's been his fucking thing.
Alright, so the thing is, most of the time I'm just improvising any stupid things coming out of my mouth. And for whatever reason, that name is it's just so ordinary, it's funny to me. And so I just keep saying it for different things, like when we're playing Rainbow Six Siege. Like, there's one over there by Tim. If someone's like, oh, my computer's not working. Yeah, try Alt Tim. I don't know, it's just funny to me.
I miss Fernando Papachula Rodriguez.
Well, we don't have Rock Band anymore.
Oh yeah, we fell off. Rock Band 3 or 4 that we fell off our. It was 4, right? Yeah, because 3
You
we
wanna
played a
know
lot.
why? Because talking about things progressing backwards. Rock Band 3 had a keytar. I saved up, I bought a keytar. I was learning the keytar. Rock Band 4, they took out the keytar. Explain that to me.
Oh, that's right. Rock Band 4 was just not up to snuff, dude. That thing, less fucking instruments. The song list wasn't as great. You couldn't pour over all the stuff from your Rock Band collection for some reason. I forgot what the reason was. Oh man, yeah, I remember. It was a disaster.
Well, you see, at a certain point, companies just say, we don't want to make any more money. We've made enough.
Uh-huh. So let's waste the ones we have now by not selling anything.
Right?
Oh my gosh. Speaking of not selling anything, but this game's going to sell a lot of everything. Cyberpunk 2077. They announced it's going to be at E3, so we're going to get more fucking footage and probably a release date, if I had to guess. So yeah, they announced on Twitter, for those of you guys for those of you guys asking, yes, we will be at E3 this year, end quote. So, the question is on whose stage, or maybe they're just going to have their own booth and maybe a trailer released when E3 starts. If I had to guess, I'm thinking it's going to be Xboxes because Sony's not there anymore. For this year anyway, and Nintendo left a long time ago. And they're not going to be on Ubisoft or EA's or Bethesda's. So they're either going to be on Xbox's press conference, or maybe they just release a trailer or something with like playable demo for the journalists and stuff that go there for the media. But we're probably definitely going to get more gameplay, and maybe most likely a release date. It has to be at this point.
All I'm saying is when I see pre-order button on Steam,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna check my PayPal and it says -60 already. So I
Oh
don't know.
shit. But yeah, I'm excited for that. Oh yeah, what's this? Oh, just a quick. I saw this on there. A DC Extended Universe is ending according to Warner Brothers. So I guess the DCU as it stands is not going to be.
Yeah, it seems like that's the comics thing where they're cutting down in how much they're.
No, this is the movies.
Oh, what was it then?
Hold on, let me see. Who says this?
Yeah.
Kevin Sujihara told the Los Angeles Times that they will be focusing on the standalone films from now on. Quote, the upcoming slate with Shazam, Joker, Wonder Woman 1984, and Birds of Prey feels like we're on the right track. End quote. Quote, we have the right people in the right jobs working on it. The universe isn't as connected as we thought it was going to be 5 years ago, end quote. So it seems like they're just going to be focusing on solo ones now, and maybe later on they'll come back to the joint one, which I think is a good move on them because everyone enjoyed. Seems like they enjoyed Aquaman. Wonder Woman was fantastic.
They really should make a Batman vs Superman movie.
I mean, hey, there were moments in that movie I really, really enjoyed, and then it took an unbelievable. For the audio listeners, you can't see this, but this is the roller coaster. Let me get on frame here. It goes up, 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 and somehow does this. Like you fall out of the fucking roller coaster into your death, backwards down the fucking ramp you were going to. Because they didn't add the fucking... What is the thing that you bring down on your lap?
Oh, the safety bar?
Yeah, they just sat you down and they're like, oh, by the way, this thing does flips and barrel rolls, and you just fly out of the fucking cart.
I've only seen 1/3 of that movie because I fell asleep and then the movie ended.
Man.
Yeah, that's what happened to me with GTA 5.
GTA 5 is a better movie, than the Batman vs Superman. If someone went in there and just edit together all the cutscenes in a way that makes sense and some gameplay to make it look that TV, I guess it'd be a TV show because there's a lot of hours of gameplay on there, or a lot of hours of cutscenes and story and stuff. That TV show would be ridiculous. Moving on to ridiculousness. Borderlands
I'd rather
3.
Watch 15 hours of GTA 5 movie than I would watch Batman vs Superman.
Well, you can, Kelsey, if you load up the fucking game.
I don't own any consoles.
GTA 5's on PC.
I don't own a PC.
Oh, you don't? That's
Yeah,
crazy.
Mac. That's what.
That's crazy.
I'm streaming from my phone.
Oh, okay. Fuck out of here. Gearbox is revealing something at PAX East. That was basically the announcement. Everyone and their grandma thinks it's Borderlands 3.
There's
I know
not.
what it is. I know what it is.
What is it?
Borderlands 1 remastered for VR.
I hope not, because Borderlands 2 VR came out and I didn't hear a peep after it released.
Everybody's been like, we want number 1. This is the better game.
I mean, they might do both. They might announce Borderlands, like a remaster of Borderlands 1, because I don't think that made it over. It was just the 2 and pre-sequel that made it over to current gen. So I can see that happening, but I don't think that's the only thing they're going to announce. That'd be fucking stupid. That would piss me off.
Well,
Never-
the very end of this article says most of 90% of Gearbox is working on Borderlands 3. So
I think the most we're gonna get here. They're gonna walk. Where is it that where are they announcing it? E3?
PAX East.
PAX East.
That's in this month.
They're gonna have a panel. They're gonna talk about the world of Borderlands, all that, right?
Okay.
Then they're gonna have a splash screen for Borderlands 3. Just a splash screen.
No, they already did that.
Hold on. Then everyone's gonna be like, if they're actually talking about it, they're gonna show. I think 2 of the starting character or the characters you can play as.
Okay.
No release. That's it. And maybe a gameplay mechanic.
I got one even better.
Oh my god, here we go. They're gonna shit on
They're
my
gonna
hopes.
do like what Bryant says. It's gonna be like one of the last things that they announce.
Oh,
They're gonna come out on stage.
for
They're gonna
fun.
be like Borderlands, the next game for mobile.
Fuck off.
They're just gonna join Blizzard in the hate.
There's no way. If 90% of Gearbox is working on Borderlands 3, I would be so mad. If they announced Battleborn, I would be really upset.
That's what the other 10%'s working on.
No, dude.
Battleborn 2.
No. It has to be Borderlands 3. We'll see at their panel. I just hope they show gameplay at this point. It's been like 4 years. And all they showed was that tech demo.
I mean, it was
They're
10
gonna-
years for StarCraft 2, and look at how much of a disappointment that was.
I'll take your word for it, because I didn't play the period. All I played was StarCraft 2, so I don't know.
Don't get me wrong, StarCraft 2 was a great game. Sorry, Brian, I didn't mean to keep interrupting you, but StarCraft 2 was a good game. But when you think about, like, the story and things and what they did and how they released it, it was terrible compared to what they did for the original.
Gotcha. I only played 2 because that's how they sold me on the cutscenes, and then I realized I'm not a strategy player.
What? Barbarians aren't strategists?
No. I run in there and hit as many buttons as possible. Once I started clicking and dragging and telling people to go somewhere, I'm like, why am I not that person running in there and just cutting people up? You know what I'm saying?
You gotta zone it, Anthony. That's what you gotta do. You gotta zone people. What was I
Okay.
gonna say? I
About
think what-
Borderlands 3?
I think what that actually shows, like, again, splash screen again. Everybody yells. They're gonna give you, like, the plot, or, like, the time between Borderlands 2 and this one.
Mm-hmm.
Then they're gonna show 2 characters out of the 4. Then they're gonna go over basic gameplay, 1 new feature, and then that's it.
Okay. I'm hoping they just go all out. They need it. Gearbox hasn't been selling well, I think.
And then
Battleborn didn't do
Krieg
well.
is added to Smash Bros.
Who?
Krieg.
No. I don't know, Brian. I don't see that last part you
I'm
lost.
leaking the information to you.
Oh, okay.
I work for
I didn't know.
Gearbox.
I'm sorry. Speaking of leaking, No, that's not even a leak. Next up for the Final Fantasy fans out there, free-to-play Dissidia Final Fantasy NT. I guess the name of the game is Dissidia Final Fantasy NT. It's coming to PC. It looks cool. The cutscenes look badass. It's a 3 versus 3 fighting game.
It's a battle arena.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, I'm gonna try it because it's free, and you can play with 2 other people.
Oh, is it like a co-op thing? Well, you guys play at the same time?
I don't know if it's the same. I've only seen like maybe 3 seconds of it. It's 3v3 as in other players are with you, like on your team. I don't know if it's at once or if it's like character dies and someone comes in. I don't know about that.
Because from the trailer, all
like
you
real player teams.
Yeah, all I see from they only have a story trailer and it's a bunch of cutscenes with a little bit of gameplay, but it looks like it's just running around and hitting abilities and stuff. I couldn't discern what the hell it showed.
For the free-to-play version, you don't have story mode.
Oh, you just have like versus?
Versus, I think, ranked, and everything was story mode, I think. I don't remember. I just looked at it really quickly, sent it to Johan, and said, when were we doing ranked?
Probably day 1.
Yeah, I mean, I forgot that game came out, so hopefully it picks up if it was actually good. It's going to be free-to-play. They're adding a character rotation, I think. I don't know if it's every week. I don't know how
often
they're gonna do it, but it's 4 characters per rotation. So I don't know if it's good. I'll try it and I'll say if it's good. If it's bad, I'll make fun of it for 13 minutes.
Okay. Why specifically 13 minutes?
Final Fantasy 13 is the best.
Okay. You were like cutting in and out in robots. So I don't know if Kelsey heard your blasphemy.
I don't know.
Say again?
No, he didn't hear your blasphemy. He would have been throwing you through the fucking phone.
What happened? What did he say?
He said Final Fantasy 13 is the best Final Fantasy.
It totally is.
Okay.
I still don't have a fucking clue what's going on in the game.
Okay.
The only part I remember liking was Saz, the guy with the afro and the guns and the chocobo in his hair.
Chocobo, yeah.
That character was built for Bryant, now that I think back on it.
I think they modeled him after Bryant.
Yeah, he was spot on.
Yeah. I thought you threw your cat.
I did. And just was like, get out. No, like, I really want to play that game on stream and have people, watch it and be like, what the fuck is going on here?
One game at a time. Once I think you beat Dragoon, once I can make sure I can crunch the numbers, then you're allowed to play another RPG.
How far did you get on that stream that you played? Did you start from the beginning, or?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
You
said there's like 4 discs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
I'm almost done with the first disc, I think.
Oh, damn, okay.
But I've been playing Mass Effect 2 off screen.
Ah, it's my favorite one.
I really don't don't get me wrong. The game is awesome. I really hate how much they ripped out from the first one. You don't have you have basically no control over the character, like with their stats, their abilities, that kind of shit.
It's more streamlined, yeah.
The guns, you don't have a fucking clue which one you're supposed to use, what's better. It says, you read, if you read the stats or the little shit notes that they have on there, oh, it's an upgrade to this gun. No, it's not. This thing is fucking garbage. I don't know what you're smoking, but the original one is way better. I'm, playing an infiltrator, and I want to snipe, but I'm given 9 friggin' bullets for my sniper rifle at all times, so I can't use that worse shit. What was it? One of the weapons I got, the original, the first weapon that they give you for the sniper rifle is a high-powered sniper. It's a bolt action. You shoot and you have to reload, but it does a ton of damage. And then you a little ways down the road, you get a gun that's a semi-automatic version and it says in there it's an upgrade to the previous rifle.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't do dick for damage. Its accuracy is absolute garbage. And yes, you get 40 shots now, but it takes 9 of them just to kill somebody. Whereas before, I could shoot some bitch in the face with shields and be like, "Oh, he's dead. We're done. Let's move on."
Mm-hmm. I don't remember having. Well, you're probably playing on a hard difficulty, aren't you?
I'm playing hardcore or whatever.
I didn't have that much issue because I play everything on easy, so I picked up whatever the fuck looked cool and shot things.
I told him already, on any of the difficulties I played it on, I never really had a I never had an ammo problem, but I also didn't really snipe because I don't like sniping. So I don't know if it's just sniper specific. The guns
It's
that I
sniper
use,
specific. I don't have this problem with any other gun.
Mm.
Like, I mean, I have access to. The only other gun I have a problem with is the heavy pistols, because that's another one where it takes 43 shots for you to kill somebody with a heavy pistol, and you're given 14 in total
for the entire game.
Yeah, for the entire thing. It's like, oh, you're on a mission. Use your heavy pistol because it's great against armor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, gotta reload. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I finally broke his goddamn armor. Whereas I could just shot twice with the friggin' sniper rifle and I'm done.
yeah, I don't remember the Carnifex. That the one you have, the pistol. That one's
I don't know. I don't give a shit about the heavy pistol. I only use, at this point, the only two things that I use, or three things, I guess, is one of the heavy weapons, which I usually switch back and forth between the arc cannon to just melt through squads if there's like a whole bunch of grunts, or the collector thing, to burn through barriers and shields, and then my sniper rifle and that submachine gun you get from Kasumi's quest, because
I used the heavy pistol and then the SMG light pistols, and that carried me through the hardest difficulty. But I usually play as adept, so I can use my powers to zone them and take care of whatever I need to do. And I'm setting up biotic combos and tech bursts with my guys. Garrison Thane for life. You know what I mean?
Okay. Wait, could you? Yeah, in 2 you could have Garrison Thane in your team, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It was 3 that Garrus stepped out, or Thane left, right?
Yeah, you don't. He doesn't join your party in 3, and he wasn't a thing in 1.
Gotcha. That's what it was. I remember there was one you couldn't have that team. I remember you said you didn't like it. You didn't like that. Yeah, Mass Effect's awesome. 2's still my favorite. I don't know why. I like the, hey, let's assemble the Avengers and go to this suicide mission thing.
There's there's aspects of each that I think are better than the other ones. And I conform and say the second one's the best one, but each one has a piece that would make the other ones better. The first one, it's RPG elements. The second one, like it's
I think it's characters.
Second one is it's the
the plot.
squad. I liked a lot of them. And then the third one, and if you take out the ending, the third one, my favorite was the story, because it's most of the game wraps up the whole trilogy really well. The Citadel DLC, I literally almost cried.
Mm.
And when I first played it, when that DLC didn't come out, and I played the original ending, not the edited one, I didn't even know I beat the game. I was like, that's it?
Alright. On to beating games. That also terrible, dude. Like Halo Infinite. What the fuck? I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just saying without even looking at what I'm gonna segue into. They announced Halo Infinite will be at E3 this year as well. They've been saying that this is going to be the spiritual reboot of Halo. They're going to add RPG elements to Halo now. So I'm like, yo, sign me the fuck up.
So Destiny?
Yeah, it's going to be probably, if I had to guess, with actual.
Well, no, they'll probably hopefully release a full game this time.
What, Halo released full games?
Bungie's the one that made Or wait, is this made by?
This is 343.
343.
Yeah,
Oh.
but Bungie's on their own thing now. They
I don't know. I didn't really care for. Was it Halo 4?
4 and 5. Yeah.
I've never played 5.
5's multiplayer is really fun.
I didn't do 5 single player at all. Multiplayer, yeah, for the most part feels good. No, the biggest complaint, the game came out, right? Didn't have Griff Ball from launch. It's like, all right, I'll wait. They announced Griff Ball. It does not feel good with the new movement mechanics there in Halo 5.
Ah.
Like the dashing and all that. Get that shit out of here. Get that shit out of here.
Here in the article, they talk about how the multiplayer for 4 struggled and 5's story didn't make any sense, and Infinite's supposed to be the best of both worlds, so hopefully it's decent.
And they said it's going to be on PC as well, so let's get it.
It might even be part of the Xbox Game Pass if you're lucky.
It is.
That's too big of a... It is?
They said, okay, Brian, about like a year and a half ago, they said anything that comes out on Xbox and Game Pass from now on, that's first party, will be, or any games that they release first party is going to be on Xbox One Game Pass. Jesus, Brian. So Halo's definitely going to be on the Xbox Game Pass. I'm just hoping it's Play Anywhere. That way I can...
I think that's dumb. They would have made so much more money dollars if they just made that one game not on there, because people would have to buy it.
Well, the people who work at Microsoft are saying they're seeing a spike in sales. Like, people are buying Forza Horizon more now because they would try it first on Xbox Game Pass and then buy the game outright. Because you can use it's like a demo thing. Like, you can try the games with like whatever when they get added when they get added to the Xbox Game Pass.
That's awful.
But then, yeah. I mean, that's what they're saying. That's them probably trying to steer the narrative, but...
Look, all I'm asking for, if there's single player, make the story not be something that doesn't belong.
As long as the multiplayer feels fantastic, I'm okay with it. The story's always been whatever for me.
As long as the multiplayer is fun, and they have so many customization options that I drown in all the things I can put on, I'm alright with it.
I think Reach was one of my favorite multiplayers.
I liked Reach because they added... The reason I give props to Reach is because they added that survival-based mode, which I really enjoyed.
ODST was the first one to do that.
Oh, ODST. Oh. Sorry, I messed it up. Yeah, ODST is one that did that. My bad. I liked Reach, though. I liked all the other Spartans that were in there.
Story mode? Great. Multiplayer? Did not give one fuck about Reach.
Oh, okay. I like the story mode for Reach a lot.
Story was good. ODST altogether was trash except for the new survival mode.
I enjoyed Reach because of the assassinations.
I think that's the one they added.
Oh, yeah, that's when they added. So he was just seething at the mouth when he played multiplayer, waiting for everyone to turn around. He tried to melee his teammates.
I checked the stats. I have more melee kills or more assassination kills than I have weapon kills.
I want to be a sniper. You don't use it. I'm a big sniper in Mass Effect. Why? You can't melee with that gun.
But you can melee with any gun.
Oh, so one of my roommates, the guy I used to work with, he's not like a hardcore gamer, and he's definitely not very good at like first person shooters or anything.
Okay.
And he's like, dude, I want to play with you in Halo, because we had played played Reach or something on the Xbox.
Okay.
And he's like, okay, we should play multiplayer. And I'm like, okay. And he goes, no, I want to play against you for a little bit. No, you don't.
No, you.
I was like, no, you don't. He's like, yeah, I want to practice against you because like I know that you can like teach me things, and I think I can
pick up something or like
No. And so I was like, okay, you really want to do this? We'll do this. And we went into this one map. I don't remember the name of it, but I picked up the sword.
Oh my god! Of course.
I would run around with just the sword and go da da.
And just play the shark and Jaws theme.
And it freaked him out. He'd be like, "Fuck, where are you coming from?" And as I got faster and faster and faster, I'd catch up to him, and then you just hear "Hajah!" and he, the sword would come out,
and then he just chuck his controller out the window.
It was hilarious.
Halo's great, dude. That's some good stuff. We had good memories of Halo. Where am I at here?
Luke Perry.
No, yes. Damn, we should start off with sad news instead of doing it midway through. So yeah, Luke Perry. I only know Luke Perry from Riverdale. I did not see, what is it? 90210. What is wrong with this website? IGN, sort it out.
Oh, he was also in The Fifth Element. That's right.
Oh, he was?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
He was the, one of the... I think he was the guard that's, like, doing the, Or no, he's in the very beginning with when the aliens come down to the the pyramids. He's literally in the very beginning.
Oh, okay, I gotta look it up. Oh, okay.
I have to rewatch that movie because all I remember is Chris Tucker, the fact that she comes in not knowing English, and then I think Commissioner Gordon's the main villain.
Yeah.
The only thing I
Well,
remember.
sort of. He's kind of just an evil person, not really the main villain.
Doesn't he have like the things that you put on your dog when they like take their balls off, but on like half of his head?
Yeah, you talking about Gary Oldman?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, like one half of his head is shaved, and he's got just a plastic plate on there.
But yeah, rest in peace to Luke Perry. I guess from Fifth Element I knew him too, but I didn't notice him there because I was too young to know. But awesome in Riverdale. And let's see, what did he pass? What is it? A stroke that he?
I think he stroked out and was in the hospital for a few days, and then just didn't come out of it.
Shit, that's terrible. Well, rest in peace. Prayers to his family. Do you have kids?
Yeah, I think he had a 4-year-old daughter.
He's not Matthew Perry's dad, right?
Is it? No, it's not, right?
I don't know.
Okay.
I know the names are familiar. He looks. No, he doesn't look. Children? No.
Yeah,
Yes,
he's got
he
a daughter and a son, Sophie and Jack.
Yeah. That sucks.
I think they're pretty young too.
Bum-bum. Well, that really sucks. Rest in peace to Luke Perry. Yeah, we should have done that earlier. Completely
Probably.
forgot. Yeah. And I guess to end it, the news section with the complete opposite fucking tone. One Punch Man Season 2 premieres April 9th on Hulu.
I'm so excited!
Did you hear the month?
Yeah,
April
April.
9th. What is happening in May? Are we
It's the
fighting
same thing with
aliens?
It's the same thing with the end of the year shit. Everything comes out in November.
Yeah, gosh. But this is like an absurd amount of things.
You're an absurd amount of things.
Ooh. So yeah, it's gonna be on Hulu now. I think it was on Netflix. It premiered on Netflix last time, but I guess now day and date with the sub, it's gonna be on Hulu. So I guess that's good.
I hope I don't have to buy that Hulu Prime crap.
I haven't seen the first season yet. I've been watching JoJo.
Oh,
I really
what
need
is
to
it? Bizarre
watch
Adventure?
JoJo.
Yeah, I want to talk about it after I'm caught up.
Oh, okay.
Right now I'm in the
Zone.
second half of the third part, and from what I can say right now, that show knows how to hook me specifically because within the first episode, it's very quick paced and it's very random. So things progress in like an episode or two. Like fights can last only like 2 episodes.
That's still a lot, Brian. I just
But
need.
it's not just oh, he's going Super Senkuno Ichi's hyper bust.
Uh-huh.
Like, no, it's things are it's funny and it's fast paced.
That's too slow, Brian. Watch One Punch Man. 7 fights happen in an episode. All right.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Like I don't care about 1 and 2 episodes. That's too slow now.
7 fights, 19 people die.
Yeah, like there's
The world gets blown up.
there's no
I'll start
bullshit
that.
there.
I guess I'll maybe start that after I finish catching up with this.
When he
guess
goes
we'll see.
Super Saiyan against those mosquitoes.
He goes beyond Super. What is the latest one? You guys know what
Ultra
happens to Super.
Instinct.
Ultra Instinct's the latest one. He goes Super. Yeah, he goes Ultra Instinct on those fucking bugs. Oh, it's one bug. It's not multiple bugs.
It's just one. It's just one mosquito. I love all the little things, like when the water moves as he slaps his hand, and you know.
And all he did was work out every single day. If only.
Right.
I didn't add it on here, but there's a new the official Game of Thrones trailer's out. Fucking hype is just.
Nobody cares about Game of Thrones.
All right.
That's
Well,
not
I guess
April
we're
too, right?
going.
That's
That's
June?
April, Brian. April 14th is when it starts. Everything's in April.
Devil May Cry's in March.
Yeah,
I
that's
wanna
pretty
play
early.
that.
Yeah, same here. I enjoyed the the reboot, the DMC one.
Mhm.
So I mean,
Actually, it dropped today.
yep, this week. So today's Tuesday. Duh. So yeah, I guess going right into the releases, the only one notable I saw is Devil May Cry 5 coming
Oh,
out
that's
on I think Xbox One, PS4, and PC.
Steam.
Yeah, on Steam, I guess. I get that actually
that would
matters now.
clarify.
So sick to distinguish what platform on PC.
I'm pretty
sorry,
Path
it
of
releases
Exile's
Friday.
coming out.
Say again,
Yeah,
bro?
and Path of
I'm thinking
Exile's got
Path
a
of
new
Exile.
Expansion?
league. No, so they don't do like expansions; they do new leagues, and they constantly update their game with new content, and their new league starting this is it tomorrow? It's this
So-
week,
so
sometime
is-
this week,
Is it like Diablo Seasons?
sort
Oh,
of,
no.
except it's not garbage.
Okay, watch. Hold on. Okay, I don't have the experience you had with Diablo 1 and 2, but Diablo 3 was my life for a bit.
Okay, but we're talking like so.
And
so-
also, it wasn't Diablo 3 on launch. I played it way later. So
Okay, so we'll go with the Diablo 3 seasons. Like, every season it starts over, but there's nothing really new to Diablo 3 seasons. Like, it's just you can do some achievements and get some new gear. This is like whole new content. Like,
so why do they shy away from calling it expansions?
because they call them leagues,
Okay,
because it's
They
a
probably don't
short-term
charge
thing.
for it. Yeah.
and it's not like everything stays. They'll do leagues.
oh, so it's all temporary content.
Okay, so some of it is temporary, some of it is like integrated fully into the game, and then they keep expanding on top of that, and other stuff is just like short stuff because like they'll have leagues that last 24 hours or 8 hours, like speed run stuff where they'll
got it.
do quick stuff, but their big leagues are like what they've been doing over the last couple of years, where one was like called it in incursions, where you would like go into these weird temples and do all these cool things, and then they had one where they had like a beast hunter one where you would capture beasts and you could fight them and use them as like crafting materials.
Oh,
and
I thought
then
you were
they
gonna
had
say
one
Pokemon, dude. I was gonna say what?
no and then they had one the most recent one, they like completely changed how a lot of the game worked. Like, a lot of the masters went away and you have 5 new masters, and they're called the Syndicate, and you go out and you fight them and you challenge them to certain things, and they just like randomly show up on the map and try and beat the shit out of you.
Okay.
And then this new one is called Synthesis, I think. And what it is that like they've taken a lot of the things that people are wanting with gear, and fusing it into the game where you can like craft gear with special properties and things, and added a whole bunch of new items, a whole bunch of new skills, and what was the other thing they did?
So
Right,
you're able to
sorry.
like you able to craft you're able to craft specific enhancements for your armor.
Yeah, so
Oh,
like,
okay.
if one of the like a big thing in this game is health, and it's like one of the hard things to like find on items. And so what you can do is if you find like 3 pieces of gear that have decent stats of things that you want, you can fuse them into a single piece of gear, and it'll keep a couple of the stats, and then you can craft that into something else.
Okay, gotcha.
So, but I mean, they're sort of expansions, but they, all the leagues are temporary, but they may, if depending on how much of a response they get, they may include a lot of it into the main game
so if
or into like the standard game.
also if everybody likes the new mechanic, this stays. If people aren't really feeling it, they just we'll just scrap it for now, or maybe rework it
Yeah.
for another league or something.
Yeah, so like the Monster Hunter one, they like the idea was solid, the implementation was garbage, and they knew it was garbage, and they didn't think a lot of the things through, and got a lot of feedback from the community, and we're like, okay, we're gonna take this, we're gonna shelve it, we're gonna rework it, and we'll bring it back. And then in this last in the Syndicate League, they brought it back and did a way better job with how it worked out.
Okay.
Like, they completely reworked the way all the masters work, so that you're not having to like just grind them out every day. They're new masters, and they're part of all of the the previous leagues.
Mhm.
Like you have the Incursion, you have the Beast Hunter one, you have what was the other one? The mining one where you would like go into a mine or delving, and you would like work your way down farther and farther into a mine. And then the new one is Syndicate, and you have all the other masters that help you out during each of the maps. It's really cool. Like they just constantly come out with new shit and test it out on the leagues, and if people really enjoy it, they'll implement it into the standard game. And if they don't, they'll rework it or scrap it and then do something else.
Okay, but that's a pretty intelligent way of beta testing stuff, dude.
Yeah, it's really cool. Like I really love everything that they do with this game.
That's a good life cycle for new mechanics.
Yeah, like if you really enjoyed Diablo 3, you would probably like Path of Exile.
We played Path of Exile, but really early on, like before it got as big as it did now.
I did that, and then I replayed it. I want to say early last year, maybe, because I was like, oh, we're all gonna play this. Let me play with Johan so we can unlock the Scion class, because she looks cool. I want to play her. So we got all the way through. We get the character. Then we play with E-Man and Pants.
Okay.
Played, I think, one session. Never played the game again.
Oh damn. I think I stopped. Yeah, like, me and Brian played a lot of it together. I think it was before Was it before I moved out?
Yeah.
Like it's been a long time.
It's changed a ton since years ago. I mean, it's the same game but totally different all at the same time.
I feel with all that years in development, yeah. So Devil May Cry 5 this week. I'm looking forward to playing it. I don't know when. Probably after I finish Metro Exodus and Far Cry, I'll get into Devil May Cry. This week, Captain Marvel is hitting fucking theaters. We'll definitely
It's not
be
coming out in April?
No, that's That's April's Avengers usually, or early May usually. But I think this time they're coming out last week of April. So yeah, Captain Marvel I'm definitely watching it this weekend. We'll have our impressions next week on next week's episode. That's it for music. I don't think there was anything coming out
Let me check.
this week that I saw that I'm like, oh, can't wait to hear that. Oh, Dido
This week?
and Juice World, I guess.
I don't know.
But I'm Juice World has not been selling me on anything on his singles.
What the hell are you talking about? Gesaffelstein is on this list.
I didn't care for that. That single he came out the weekend. I didn't really care for it.
Yeah, but he also made songs that were on My Dear Melancholy with The Weeknd that you liked.
I mean, that's fine, but that's heavily The Weeknd's project, so it's heavily The Weeknd, and he helped. But this is him now, on his own. I'll listen to it.
Biggest assumption ever.
I am. I'm assuming a lot. All right, I'm making an ass of me and him. All right, or her, or I don't know. But I'll listen to it.
I don't know anything else this week.
And Juice WRLD, I mean, all the singles he's dropped, I did not care. So we'll see.
Go back to how he used to make music.
And then Dido's on
That
there.
I've heard. I think Future plagued them.
I guess. And then I don't know any of the other ones.
I don't know.
So we'll see. Might be light on music this week. Oh, maybe maybe
familiar.
Maybe there's some singles or something that drops this week that might make it to next week's consumed list.
Oh, next week though, Snarky Puppy.
Hey, you just make that up?
No, that's a kind of like
Snarky Puppy.
I don't know if you consider them like jazz, but it's kind of like a jazzy kind of band. I like their music.
Oh, okay. I mean,
I'm not like an avid fan, but what I've heard from them, I like.
all right. I mean, if you like this album, I might give that shit a try next week then when it comes out. But this week, not that much. All right, people. That about wraps it up here. Kelsey's not back, so I guess we can do the plugs for you guys. Randall, you've been quiet all weekend. All podcast. What do you gonna got anything to plug? Nothing? All right.
Me next.
You're up, Brian. Hold on.
I
Jordan
don't.
says Captain Marvel's probably going to be bad movie, to be honest. I mean, you can be on. You haven't seen it. Like you can speculate, sure, but we don't know until we do. You know what I'm saying?
With most,
Brian, can you not?
most of these cinema movies that pertain to something I already know about that's being put into a movie, I just always expect it's gonna be bad. That way, if I like it, like I don't have anything challenging how much I enjoy the movie. I have low expectations. The most they can do is surprise me or just live to my low expectation of it. So I don't go in like, yo, this is gonna be movie of the year of the decade. I don't give a shit. Like if I like it, I like it. If not, then oh well.
I mean, I've been fine with all their MCU movies. They've been, hey, I go in there, come on, I'm entertained, and none of them
With the
have.
exception of Ragnarok, the rest of them are at least all right for my viewing experience. Not to say Ragnarok was bad. It's just what I keep saying. It wasn't that for me. Russo Brothers managed to break. Okay, so we're just gonna go to plugs and do this after, I guess.
I guess, yeah, because
Well, these people keep telling me last minute if I have to go in and work. So, if you see me streaming on Wednesday through Friday, that means I'm free. I don't know how's the.
you mean you have
dictate what
time
I'm gonna do.
allotted because you're double pink.
Yeah,
All right.
and that's about it. Nothing being released yet. Just streaming if I can. If not, then I don't know.
And as for me, Captain Marvel. So look out for the fucking impressions next week. We're all gonna watch it. I don't know about Kelsey if he's gonna watch it or not, but I don't even know if he's watched Alita yet.
Probably not.
Probably not. He didn't add it on here, so. What was I saying? Yeah, Captain Marvel. Maybe I'll get some. I'll sit down and see if I can finish either Metro Exodus or Far Cry New Dawn. Can probably finish Exodus before New Dawn because I think it's more of an open world than Exodus.
Do you think your theory is going to be true about the tickets
For
in game?
what was my theory? I make theories and throw them away random.
That it was going to be released after Marvel.
Oh yeah, probably like they're gonna give it at least a couple weeks. Like it's gonna be soon. There's no way because remember, like I got Infinity War tickets. I think was it about a month before it came out. I don't remember. So I mean, we're right for it. In a couple weeks, it's gonna be a month. So they're gonna have Marvel in the theaters a couple of weeks to get all its cash, and then boom. Oh, you love that? Well, boom. Here's pre-order your tickets now, and then I gotta get in there and start getting a bunch of tickets. Cause we going to that end game, dude. All right,
Are you going to the usual spot or are you going to go to the IMAX or International?
I'm going to the usual spot.
I hate IMAX. Let me just say that.
Why do you hate
It's
IMAX?
just- There's no need for that big of a screen to me. It doesn't make me enjoy the movie more. It makes me enjoy it less because there's more required of me to enjoy the movie. I gotta do this. I don't want to do that.
Oh, I've had that experience where I sat too close and I've been at IMAX and I got to move my head. Not a fan.
And more often than not, IMAX, like audio wise, it's just too loud for me. But again, that's just me.
It's gonna be dope. All right. Well, if that's it, this has been. I don't know where the hell Kelsey went. He just fucking ejected out of here. So it's been the ADLR Podcast, episode 37. If you liked what you heard so far, not so far, I guess, what you heard, go to patreon.com/ADLR plays. Support the stream. If you're like, nah, forget these guys, I can watch it for free on YouTube. You can. You can go to youtube.com/ADLR plays and you watch it for free on Friday with the rest of the world. But you can get it early if you go on Patreon. If you still don't want to throw cash at us, you can throw cash at a hospital. extralife.adlrplays.com. All the proceeds go to Orlando Arnold Palmer Hospital. Damn it, I think I butchered the name there. If you want to add topics for us to talk about on the next episode, you go to topics.adlrplays.com and we'll talk about your topic from a range of 1 to 100 minutes. I'm kidding, probably 1 to 10 minutes. I don't know, depending how good your topic is. And that's about it. Where's my hotkey here?
Hold on. Fuck. Where's the link? was gonna post it again. Here it is.
Well, I mean, you posting it doesn't. I can still end the episode, right?
No, you can't. I wasn't telling you to hold up. I was just saying hold up out loud.
Oh, okay. Well, see you guys next week. Bye.